Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Lokeshwaran from Triple Department. My topic is method of voltage control. To move on the topic, content, introduction, objectives, shunt reactor, shunt capacitor, series capacitor, conclusion of series and shunt capacitors. Next, introduction. Using excitation control of voltage regulator at generating station by using tap changing transformer, using introduction regulator by using generating units provide the basic means of voltage control. Additional means are usually required to control voltage throughout the system. Shunt capacitor, shunt reactor, synchronous condensers, static VR compensator, regulating transformer such as tap changing transformers. Objectives of reactive power compensation. The control voltage are improve maximum power transfer capability achieved by modifying effects line parameters, characteristic impedance, electrical length pi equal to beta I. The voltage profile is determined by ZC. The maximum power that can be transmitted depends ZC as well as beta. And next, shunt reactors. The shunt reactors are used in high voltage energy transmission systems to stabilize the voltage during and variations. A traditional shunt reactor has a fixed rating and is either connected to the power line all the time or switched in out depending on the load. In very long lines, at least some reactors are required to be connected to lines. Limit voltage rise on open circuit or light load. Next, shunt capacitors. The shunt capacitors is used in transmission system to compensate for I square X losses. The shunt capacitors means parallel. Shunt means parallel. A capacitor connected in parallel to a load or supply point in shunt capacitors. Purposes of shunt capacitor varies with applications. Shunt capacitors are extensively used in power system across load or on supply lines to other loading loads. When the advantage of low cost and flexibility of installation and operating. Shunt capacitors disadvantages. The output is proportional to square of the voltage, hence the output reduced at low voltages. Shunt capacitors are used extensively in distribution system for power factor correction and feeder voltage controls. Next, series capacitors connected in the series with the line. About transcript, when capacitors are connected on after another, they are said to be series for capacitor in series. The total capacitors can be found by adding the reciprocal of the individually capacitance and taking the reciprocal of the capacitors. Increasing maximum power, reducing I square X loss. Series capacitive compensation in affecting reducing both capacitors. Characteristic impedance ZC and electrical length pi theta. Electrical length theta. Reactive power producing increasing with increasing power transfer. Typical application: improve power transfer, order load division among parallel lines, voltage regulations. And reactive performance of shunt and series capacitors. The relative performance of shunt and series capacitors. In series capacitors, reactive power generation is proportional to the square of the load current, I square Xc. where is shunt capacitor reactive power generation is proportional to the square of the voltage V square by alpha C. Conclusion: with shunt capacitor compensation, choose to keep midpoint voltage 1.0 when P equal to 1.4. Maximum power transfer capability increasing to 1.58 of natural power represented and increasing 0.16 over the uncompensated case. Voltage regulation is poor. Voltage magnitude is very sensitive to variation in power transfer. With series capacitor compensation, choose to keep it mind voltage 1.0 when P equal to 1.4 P naught. Maximum power transfer capability increased to 2.56 and voltage regulations significantly improved. Thank you.